The Crown of Thorns Starfish, with its spiny arms radiating outward like the jagged edges of a crown, is a creature that evokes both fascination and fear. This echinoderm, known scientifically as Acanthaster planci, is a beautiful yet destructive force in marine ecosystems, particularly in coral reef environments. Its very name conjures images of both beauty and menace, a duality that encapsulates its role in the delicate balance of underwater life. While it is a natural inhabitant of the coral reef ecosystem, its population dynamics have turned it into a formidable enemy of coral reefs, leading to extensive damage and ecological turmoil. The Crown of Thorns starfish is not inherently a villain. It plays a significant role in the health of coral reefs when its populations are kept in check. In moderate numbers, they contribute to the complex interactions that govern reef ecosystems. They feed primarily on coral polyps, the tiny, living organisms that build the reefs. By consuming weaker or unhealthy corals, they can help promote the growth of stronger coral species, maintaining the biodiversity that is crucial for resilience. However, when their populations explode, the consequences can be catastrophic. This phenomenon is often referred to as a Crown of Thorns outbreak, a term that sends shivers through the spines of marine biologists and conservationists alike. The conditions that lead to these outbreaks are multifaceted and often tied to human activities. Nutrient pollution from agricultural runoff and coastal development has been identified as a significant factor contributing to the starfish's population boom. The excess nutrients create an environment ripe for phytoplankton blooms, which in turn provide a surplus of food for juvenile Crown of Thorns starfish. In this way, human impact on the environment creates a feedback loop that can lead to rapid increases in their numbers. When these starfish proliferate, they can devour coral at an alarming rate, with some studies indicating that a single crown of thorns can consume up to 6 square meters of coral in a year. This voracious appetite can devastate entire reef systems, leading to significant declines in coral cover and biodiversity. The effects of these outbreaks are not just ecological, they are deeply intertwined with the livelihoods of millions of people who depend on coral reefs for food, income, and protection from storm surges. Coral reefs are often referred to as the rainforests of the sea because of their incredible biodiversity and the myriad of life forms they support. They provide habitat for countless species, including fish, mollusks, and crustaceans, many of which are vital for local fisheries. As the reefs decline under the relentless feeding of the Crown of Thorns starfish, so too do the resources that communities rely on for sustenance and economic stability. The loss of coral reefs can lead to diminished fish populations, which can have cascading effects on food security and local economies. In addition to their ecological and economic impacts, Crown of Thorns outbreaks can also disrupt the intricate relationships that exist within coral reef ecosystems. The loss of coral cover not only affects the species that rely on coral for habitat, but also alters the entire community structure of the reef. Fish species that depend on healthy coral for breeding and feeding may migrate elsewhere, leading to a decline in fish diversity and abundance. This shift can create imbalances in the ecosystem, as predator-prey relationships are disrupted and the dynamics of competition change. The result is a less resilient reef ecosystem, one that is more susceptible to further stressors such as climate change, ocean acidification, and pollution. Efforts to manage Crown of Thorns outbreaks have become increasingly urgent as the threats to coral reefs continue to mount. Various strategies have been employed, ranging from manual removal of the starfish to the development of biological control methods. Manual removal involves physically collecting the starfish from the reef, a labor-intensive task that requires significant resources and coordination. While this method can be effective in localized areas, it is not a sustainable solution for widespread outbreaks. Additionally, the removal of starfish does not address the underlying causes of their population booms, such as nutrient pollution. Biological control methods have been explored as a more sustainable approach to managing Crown of Thorns populations. Research has suggested the potential for using natural predators to keep their numbers in check. For instance, certain species of fish, such as the giant Triton snail, have been identified as natural predators of the Crown of Thorns starfish. However, the introduction of predators into an ecosystem must be approached with caution, as it can lead to unintended consequences and disrupt existing ecological balances. Education and community engagement also play a crucial role in managing Crown of Thorns outbreaks. Raising awareness about the impacts of nutrient pollution and the importance of coral reef conservation can empower local communities to take action. Sustainable agricultural practices, improved waste management, and coastal development regulations can all contribute to reducing nutrient runoff and mitigating the conditions that lead to Crown of Thorns outbreaks. By fostering a sense of stewardship and responsibility for the health of coral reefs, communities can help protect these vital ecosystems for future generations. The plight of the Crown of Thorns starfish serves as a poignant reminder of the interconnectedness of human activities and natural ecosystems. The health of coral reefs is intricately linked to our choices and behaviors, from the way we manage our land to our consumption patterns. As we face the growing threats of climate change and environmental degradation, it is imperative that we recognize our role in shaping the future of these ecosystems. By addressing the root causes of Crown of Thorns outbreaks and implementing sustainable management strategies, we can work towards a more balanced coexistence with this remarkable creature. In the grand tapestry of life beneath the waves, the Crown of Thorns starfish occupies a complex and often contentious position. It is a reminder of nature's intricate balance, where beauty and destruction coexist in a delicate dance. As we seek to protect and restore coral reefs, we must consider not only the immediate impacts of the Crown of Thorns, but also the broader implications of our actions on the marine environment. The fate of coral reefs and the countless species that depend on them hangs in the balance, urging us to act with foresight, compassion, and a commitment to sustainability. The story of the Crown of Thorns starfish is one of resilience and vulnerability, a reflection of the challenges faced by coral reefs in an ever-changing world. It invites us to ponder our relationship with nature and the responsibilities that come with it. In the face of adversity, there is hope. Hope that through concerted efforts, innovation, and a deep respect for the natural world, we can turn the tide against the threats facing coral reefs and foster a future where both the Crown of Thorns starfish and the corals can thrive together in harmony.